Peace and love supreme unto the chosen ones, unto the divine beings. What's going on? It's your girl T Honey, the artist, T the medium. Don't chew me out like T. Where you been? Ask Mars and Gemini. I don't know what the fuck going on. Okay? I don't know what's up with technology, why it's being so funny. Why all of a sudden after I did the last transit reading, okay, somebody must have been pissed off, okay, or hacked my Wi-Fi, because whenever I'm connected to my Wi-Fi, even though it's full bars, I still can't upload shit. I still can't do nothing, okay? So I'm working my way around it. Please do bear with me. It's been aggravating as hell, okay? I've been having to meditate more because my frustration levels is through the roof. I feel like somebody fucking with me, so yeah, but you know how that go. Okay, people get mad at truth tellers and truth speakers all the time, and so this be the kind of shit we have to deal with. But we gonna push right on past them. Okay, I want to welcome the new subscribers. Hello, I'm surprised I even got any shit. I ain't been able to upload for 6 days. Okay, but welcome. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and joining me here. What I got for y'all, a couple messages today. I want to touch base on some channels that I was getting around Valentine's Day. This one is pertaining to spiritual warfare. Okay, them trying to restrict the divine Holy Spirit from expressing itself. That's what we're going to talk about today, right now. Okay, a little later on, I had got some channel messages regarding the transits on Valentine's Day. So stay tuned because you got at least 2 messages coming. And then I also recorded the pick a card. Please do go to the community tab and pick your card from the most recent post. Okay, I know it wasn't last Friday how it's supposed to be. Apparently technology started messing up, but somebody got pissed off at me right around then. That's okay, but it's cool because I recorded it and I'm gonna be uploading it here tonight or tomorrow for you guys to view this weekend. Okay, so pick your card. All right, let's do this though. Okay, let's tap in real quick for a message. All right, I got some channel messages from the divine Holy Spirit. Okay, they, whoever yo they may be. Okay, could be talking about the powers that be. I could be talking about some theys in your life trying to restrict your movement. Pick your they, because you know which they is. Let me know in the comment section who is your they. Matter of fact, share this and tag their ass in it. Thank you. Okay? Alright. So they do all that they can to restrict the divine from expressing itself through you. Okay? If God is divine love, if God is love and God is the love within us all. Okay? This is why all of the biochemical warfare, okay, this is why they're fucking with like weather machine. This is why all the spiritual warfare, CERN, this, that, okay, this is why they're policing the wombs, okay, this is why they controlling us through the media, okay, societal constructs, societal norms, their broadcasts, in their religious systems, okay, whatever, y'all. Okay. So here's the thing. The divine Holy Spirit asked me to pose these questions to the they and to us too. Okay, to kind of spark what's going on here, get to the meat of it. Okay. Why do you think the divine created you? Okay, I know that's a big question that some of us have. A lot of us have. When we start waking up on this journey, you know what I'm saying? Why the divine create me? Or you go through a crazy experience and you're like, well, everybody else got hurt, but why the divine spare me? Okay? Survivor's remorse and shit like that. Okay? So why do you think the divine created you? Okay? Do you have the ability to put yourself in God's shoes or to think from God's POV? You know how God said, you know how on the social medias they doing the reels and they doing the POV, the point of view reels and shit. Okay. Do you have the ability, okay, to put yourself in the shoes of the divine Holy Spirit? Or can you think or have the ability to think from God's point of view? Okay? Can you imagine what you might do or choose? Okay? If you were God, okay? Do you have the ability to put yourself in that position? Because here's the thing, okay? While some might view that as blasphemous, at the end of the day, it's about higher level emotional intelligence, okay? Emotions, energy and motion, okay? If you lack the ability to digest and process emotions, okay? If you lack the ability for empathy, then you're lacking a little bit of God, ain't you not? We gonna get to it. We gonna get to it, boss. Okay? The divine Holy Spirit said, by putting yourself in God's shoes to give y'all an example. Okay? Like I said, can you imagine being God? Alright. This is just one thing I could think of off the top of my head real quick. People think that swearing or cussing is bad. Okay? Okay. Here's the thing. God cuss. They gonna swear I'm being blasphemous, but I promise you, think about this shit. Do you really think the divine Holy Spirit is up there like, gee willikers, why are they destroying my beautiful creations this way? No. So sorry, I regret to have to inform you. Okay? The divine Holy Spirit see this biochemical warfare and the spiritual warfare and them policing the wombs and them trying to mind control and shit and all the war they starting for no reason and all this shit. God, like these motherfuckers here. And you a fool if you think he gone, okay? Or you a fool if you don't think the divine Holy Spirit ain't like these motherfuckers him. Let me put it like this. You only cuss because God does. It's all about expression of the divine Holy Spirit. Okay? And the divine will. Okay? Okay. So we're going to keep it pimping. Alright? People, why do we see this as blasphemous? Okay? Who lied and said that we cannot question God? Who lied and told us that shit? Think about it. Who introduced us to God and then who told us that it was a lie? Okay, who told us the lie that we can't question God? Who told us that? How did we get that conclusion? Okay, think about that shit. If God sent the Christ, okay, to be crucified, okay, and if even Jesus was on the cross like, dear God, why have thou forsaken me? Even though Jesus knew the plan. If the question still came out of JC mouth, don't you think that God already know you might have some questions? Don't you think that? Don't you think that? Are we or are we not resurrecting as the Christ consciousness? So don't the divine know we got questions already? Okay. Quit playing. Alright? God knew that we would have questions. Period. You can't be all knowing and not see that coming. Okay? Just work with me. Alright? God knows that we're up against illusions. We up against constant persecution via the biochemical and spiritual warfare. We up against false prophets, false gods, okay, free will obstruction and oppression, okay, black magic, slander, blackmail, So the divine Holy Spirit know the odds are stacked against us. The divine Holy Spirit, in fact, okay, in the spiritual holy text, Spirit tells you to test the Spirit. The divine tells you to ask questions. Okay? Let's just keep it a buck up in here. Alright? So, how and why is it a thing for us to see or view this as blasphemous? Okay? Here's the reason. Okay? Because we were taught about God from people that wanted They wanted to control our mindset or control or limit the way that we see ourselves and thus the way we conceptualize God to be. Okay? So that we would never tap into God love within ourselves. Okay? It was a trick to set us up to always search for love for God on the outside, even though the divine Holy Spirit all up in here. Okay? So that's what it is. So then, why then is society set up globally to push everything, advertise everything, but love? They moving every energy but a loving one. Okay? Why is that the fucking case? Okay? Why are they triggering you to remain in fear states? Depravity, survival mode. Okay? Why are they setting up things to be this way? Okay? Is it loving the way that they're slaughtering the animals? Is it loving the way that they done come cut down every tree around this bitch? Is that love? I'm asking. Shit. So, why then are they policing and contaminating the wombs and your other chakra energy centers constantly? Why are they constantly and systematically poisoning us and Mother Gaia? Right? Why are they doing this? Why are they controlling and dictating what you do when you do it? It's an effort to control when and what you can create and where you can create it. Why is everything with these government systems so cold? It's all about technology, all about money, all about shit that lacks life. Why is it so cold and emotionless? Why is the care and the focus on money and technology and not on the good that we can do with the money and the technology? Why is that? Okay? So, Spirit said give some examples here. I wrote down, for instance, the weather. Right? We see them playing with harp and we see them playing with their little fucking weather machine. They doing all of this shit to create these fucking storms to displace people. You see what I'm saying? They want you to they want to displace you, displace your money, your assets, make you so worried about the weather and the shit that's going on in the world that you don't create shit. Okay? That you don't birth forth nothing of value. Okay? That's just one instance. Okay? Same shit. Here's another example. All the same shit that they making that hurts you, they could be making to fucking help you. Okay? So again, with the weather machine, with the harp. Alright? Are there or are there not areas that are experiencing severe droughts? You meaning to tell me you could whip up a motherfucking cyclone bomb and a fucking hurricane for no goddamn reason, but then you can't make it rain in an area that needs rain so the crops can grow? You're not using your fucking weather machine for the greatest good of the fucking people. You using it to try to fucking control them and destroy their fucking lives. When you could be using that same fucking weather machine to fucking further help Gaia produce. Help us fucking produce. They don't want to produce. They want to reduce. You could be using your technology and shit to help wombs. You trying to take technology and make that shit replace a fucking womb. And God's not having it. God is not having it. Not having it. Okay? So, if we're not supposed to even fucking ask questions, okay? We're not supposed to question God or have the ability to put ourselves in God's shoes. And that's blasphemy. Then how then is not being able to speak for the divine, okay, or lead with the divine love, how is that acceptable? How is that acceptable? How do we have leaders in place that don't have an empathetic bone in their fucking body? How do we got leaders in place that don't give a fuck about the production of us and the production of crops? How come the fuck we got leaders in place that don't give no fuck about the government or, like, not the government? How come they don't give no fuck about the environment or us? You see what I'm saying? Think about it. If God is love and you aren't allowed to speak to that love within you, then how are we speaking love and life into people? They try to control that, restrict that, limit that. Do they not? How is it then? How does anything new get created? If you're not expressing the divine will within yourself, if you're not leading from love within yourself, if you're not allowed to speak for the divine love within yourself, you're being controlled and restricted. You're not being allowed to create with that love within yourself. So then nothing new gets made. That's why there's nothing new under the sun, because they're keeping us restricted and looping and cycling and just creating the same shit to our own demise over and fucking over. Okay? But we can't speak for God. We can't put ourselves in God's shoes. That's blasphemy. Why the fuck ain't all this shit that they doing fucking blasphemy? Right? Right? Alright. So if you are allowed to speak for the God within you, then who you speaking for then? You ain't allowed to speak for God. You ain't allowed to speak for your own divine love within your own self. Then what the fuck are you speaking for? Is it some other entity? Some false God or something? I'm going to put the pause on it right here. Okay, this is part 1 of this message. I'm going to come back a little bit later on. Like I said, I'm going to do part 2. Then I got the channel messages for Valentine's Day. But I'm going to put the staple right there. If you lack empathy and if you lack the empathy and the capability, I said compatibility. That's because God ain't compatible with certain motherfuckers. If you lack empathy and capability to think from divine love's perspective, see from or through the eyes of divine love, then aren't you then a blasphemer? I'm gonna put the staple right there. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Y'all answer some of these questions the divine Holy Spirit told me to ask you. Y'all let me know, okay? And then tag your they shit. I don't care. Send this to a government official or somebody, okay? Because they got the game fucked up. They got God fucked up. They got us fucked up. They got Mother Gaia fucked up. They got the cosmic mother fucked up. You got existence fucked up. And that's just all there is to that. Make sure that y'all hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks.